Motion on the minute. Want to make a motion?
I'll make a motion on the minutes to accept them as delivered.
Seconds.
All in favor?
Alright.
Excuse me.
I'll just shut up.
No, I'm sorry.
I'm okay with that. Keith.
Okay, 1 second. I got it back there. Okay. All right, financials are as of November 30th. We have $12,304,000 in cash, of which $9,942,000 is FAD. And the FAD number has gone down a little bit because we're spending money in the FAD based on one of our construction projects. The only other item to note that's we did receive the 3-year renewal for the insurance exclusion policy.
Too late. That's my fault. Sorry, Keith.
I'm
Okay.
slow today.
That's all right.
I'm sorry, Keith.
So we have received the insurance renewal for the 3-year pollution policy. The premium is exactly the same as it was in the previous 3-year
That's amazing.
policy, which I was shocked about.
Well,
When I looked at it, the policy, we gave the copy of the new or proposed DEP contract to the insurance so that they could make sure that everything was in line with the new contract as well as what the current one. And we've had both myself and Cassandra have looked at it. Copy was sent to the DEP, and so far we're okay with the policy. I don't know whether I hadn't gotten far enough to know whether this is something that needs to go to the full board for approval or whether it can be approved by the executive committee. They're only asking for just a signature on to put it in force.
well,
So we probably just need to authorize Rich to sign the.
If there's no increase in expenditures,
yeah,
I would say it's.
when is the other policy up? When's the policy? Is
End
it
of the year.
anniversary? Yeah, I would.
Got an opinion?
I think as long as it's. I mean, as long as it's not an increase and it's already been authorized, I think we can just deal with the executive committee.
Okay.
So I want to make a motion to authorize. me to
Plus, we
sign.
don't want the
You decide.
insurance to wane if it's up in a week.
Correct.
Right. That would be a
Oh,
problem.
yeah, I just wanted to point out on the policy that, one the change was made from the previous years, and that was to lower the retention that Lisa Hudson assumes from, I believe it was $25,000 before, it's been reduced to the minimum of $10,000.
Well, that's good.
That was for your request.
Well, I would just suggest you sign it. I mean, you can't have it,
No,
you can't have
but
it lapse. so.
You should have a motion. though.
Yeah,
So I'll make a motion that you approve the insurance policy. What's the name of the company again?
It's Assured Partners.
Assured
The
Partners.
brokerage.
Yeah. They were my insurance company. That's why they're here. I've since left them, but different issue. But I would make a motion to approve you signing that Assured Partners insurance contract for the 2026 calendar year
For 3 years.
for 3 years, 2026.
I'll second that motion. All in favor?
Aye.
That it?
That's it.
Somebody write that down. Those
Linda?
pearls of wisdom, if they're right here.
We've got 3 recorders going, so somewhere.
Well, I was mumbling toward the end, so that's why I did it, write it down because,
My what?
My notes as well.
We didn't ask any questions either.
no,
That's right.
you didn't ask. They've been pretty good. I don't, the reason, yeah, I was originally gonna put like the Peach Lake Sewer District and stuff on but they've been very good at things like that they can kind of get their head around. The town insurance is just crazy. You have an accident and the prices just went through the roof. But they still have my sewer district. And it's very reasonable. I mean, they don't up it really, so. They've been very good.
Yes, because this is small in their scope, that we're at what he said was the minimum premium. anyway.
Oh, okay, well, that's odd, you know, I need that for my house, I mean, I'm gonna.
All right.
Okay.
So the last time we reported on the filing dates was back in July, and since then. We filed the payroll with the state, the third quarter payroll, and the budget with ADL. And we will be filing the, work plan year 13 work plan for DEC at the end of this year.
Maybe how much stuff has to get done, right?
It is.
I think Linda just adds crap on here, I don't think that's.
Yeah, right.
And 5 more dates.
And we get to start all over next month, right?
I even have a form 991, 941 or something. Well, you have me confused, I'm, whatever she needs as a salary, I'm for, this is.
You'll be voting on that a little bit later.
Yeah, be careful what you wish for. Yeah.
That's perfect in someone's job.
What does it mean when it's in blue, if I could ask? You probably stated that, but I wasn't listening.
Well, it just means that they have to be filed with the state.
So some are blue and some are black, that's what I was just wondering. That's
Oh,
okay.
I'm sorry, they're, let's see.
It says updated 11/10/25.
Those hyperlinks? Oh,
Oh,
yeah.
those are ones that you updated, okay.
Yeah,
Yeah.
My
I think it's out there.
Somebody's calling
Okay.
somebody.
Yeah, so we currently sit at just shy of 800 kilograms. The form for YMU 40, which wrapped up this fall, was sent into the DEC to brings up to 796 kilograms with 121 active project open on this list. We'll continue pushing ahead. And
121 kilograms, right?
yes. Yeah, of that 121, one project makes up it was 78. So it's gonna be a big swing when we wrap that up. That project in Kent on Longville Drive is moving forward. Lot of community feedback, to say the least, because we're right in a lot of folks' backyards. Unfortunately with that project, but it's been working with the town and highway department, we've been able to navigate a lot of the feedback that we've got. Most of that feedback's just been requests for plantings come the spring, reevaluating the impact we've had to the community along all those properties. So come March, April, I'll go out with the town and the construction consultant and just review, is there any areas where we think we might be able to ease the situation as best we can. For instance, if we have a rock pile that went in for riprap, that now someone is staring out their backyard into, I think that's a good opportunity where we might be able to place some bushes, lines, try to reestablish a little bit more of the tree line that was there. That promised nothing to these folks. However, I did promise that we will review it come spring to make sure we can positive impact. As part of the reporting filing dates, you saw that the year 13 work plan to DEC, as Linda said, is due at the end of the year. That includes any changes that would be made to the 5-year work plan as well. At this time, I'm not going to make any changes to that 5-year work plan, as we still need to shape out when funding is going to be made available to the corporation. It's too premature to make any changes to that 5-year plan to navigate the next year or so. But there certainly are plenty of projects that have come in over the last calendar year that I will end up adding when the time's available. But we're going to concentrate on just selecting projects from that 5-year plan for 2026 to make sure we just hit the ground running. And we will look at, if they allow us, they have in the past, if they allow us to add projects as we go, we'll of course pick those more efficient ones as best we can as we move forward. It's never been an issue in the past, but it's a new permit, it's new folks that are reviewing it, so There might be a different interpretation of how they want to see everything done. But I'll have a selection of projects from the year five plan. Again, it's all dependent on when it is that we get it, the funding that we need to move forward with these new projects. So as you guys know, while we hoped to hit the ground running in January, it doesn't look at this time that we'll be able to do that. So as we move forward, especially with the board of directors meeting in January, we're hoping to get a lot of feedback from everybody as to where all these agreements stand so that we can plan appropriately on our side of the fence. That's it.
How was the, you may, I don't know, I didn't hear you mention this Tarry a bit drive
Yeah.
in 2019. I guess it's going, it's, does the design is still pending? Is that still in good shape?
Yeah, the issue there is just there's a lot of community pushback for that. So we had we brought this one up before in the past where we had a much larger scale project that we'd hoped to do. A lot of the residents pushed back and kind of made it a little bit too difficult to advance it legally. So it's been trimmed down to work with only those individuals that are willing to work with us. I've worked with the town, the Three Lakes Council group, and Chris and Cassandra to shape a project that we're all comfortable with moving forward. So now we just have to put the kind of final touches on the design now that we have a clear direction after a long pause on it. But it will still go forward, and it still will be at the proposed 17 kilograms.
For Woodcrest, is Mike Buddy giving you, has he reviewed the updated plans?
It's back at the engineer to get those documents back to us. I talked to him this morning, to reiterate where we are on it.
It's not I mean, not a long process job, right? I mean, it's not gonna be months job, it's a couple of weeks. Right?
Yeah, oh yeah, the fix when we
The
actually.
fix is once we get in there, it
Yeah.
should be done in about 2 weeks, right?
Yeah.
It's that.
The trouble is just getting in there, one, because of the location of the channel where it is on the steep slope, but we have secured a back entrance.
We still have secured the back
We
entrance.
still have it, yep, and I'm gonna call to the resident that was kind enough to let us back through there. I'm gonna call them and just let them know that we're still going forward. That's still the backup plan. My hope certainly is that if we get a contractor that can get creative, that they might be able to just come right down from the road and we can cut that out entirely.
Mhm.
But we have that option.
Okay.
Which is, at least we have that in our
Have
back.
you talked to the chilies at all?
Now,
The one that you have the filter chambers and so is Greenbrier. Are those the catch basin inserts or is that something different?
so at Greenbrier, we originally had, it's a very large subdivision.
Yeah.
That encompasses a lot of the bottom end of the Croton Falls Reservoir. And as we reviewed it, we kind of found more detail outside into the Musco reservoirs. So as part of the design process, we kind of saw, well, we kind of hard to commingle all of this into one project. So eventually we cut out the items from the Musco, concentrated only on the Croton Falls. But as you guys know,
No, I just asked them what a filter chamber is.
the filter chamber could be a storm filter. It's a broad term. It could be just a type of chamber that will provide treatment for us. It could be catch basin inserts that are put into a chamber. Could be Voltec unit, storm filter, jellyfish, as you're familiar with. All of those net us between 40 and 50 kilograms of reduction. So it's going to be whatever we can fit in there, the best service.
Yeah, the contexts are really, the jellyfish are really great because they just take as much water as you can put in right there.
Yeah. We originally were doing the catch basin inserts across that entire subdivision, but
That's the reason I asked, just make sure there's no houses below.
and that it was impossible to have that scenario. So we cut out the inserts, concentrate just on more localized treatment method. So that we even received a call that said, how is this going to affect my pipe that I have draining into the catch basin in front of my house? So, okay, let me do that then. So cut that out and change the retrofit entirely to something that can avoid. And we keep it in town property because I believe that's Greenbrier Drive that cuts through the center, which is a town road. So we can avoid an installation agreement with the homeowners association on top of any future problems with the property.
So the Lake Duchess, did you get a hold of the county?
I wasn't able to speak with them yet, but I did see the email that you sent through. And I'm gonna hope to get them out there and revisit the spot.
Oh, good.
All set?
Yep.
Moving on, change order, oh.
Okay. So we have a change order from WD Excavation and Contracting for LMU 1017, which is for installation of a focal point unit on private property at Lake Kona. This project was originally awarded in 2024, the spring of 2024. And due to delays
That's right.
both sides of the house here and with the town getting finalizing all permits we needed. There've been significant enough changes. We haven't started construction yet, and there's been significant enough changes within the market that the contractor felt it was they were justified of sending in change order requests because of the increased cost of any structures, concrete structures that have to be installed, labor issues. It's just been reviewed by Inside Engineering, who's our consultant. They you have a letter of recommendation from them. Unfortunately, I wasn't able to include it in the package for you guys. But so it's a requested increase of 4% above the original bid. This affects the efficiency by moving it up about 1,000 per kilogram from 10, I think it was 101 to 102.
I could go up 2% when the price went up 4%.
It started at
101 and 102 is 1%, right?
Yeah,
Yeah, they go up 4%.
Doesn't have a big effect on the efficiency. It's just a request to try to meet today's market since the contract technically has not started. Yeah,
So did the contractor provide some sort of documentation as to the increase, or did he just come back and say I want 4% more?
he provided a letter. Didn't do a breakdown of the structure cost of this and how it costs that.
So when did he bid on them?
April of 2024.
2024.
And why did he bid on it? Why did we put it out for bid if we didn't have permits in hand?
We didn't believe that we needed a stormwater permit. The town asked for it. And so then we had to navigate that with their consultant.
Is that you?
But you were working
Tony,
with,
you, right? Yeah.
with Jan, I'm assuming with
Yes.
ASCJ,
Yeah.
okay.
Yes, so then we navigated the process after that determination was made.
Yeah, I mean, if 4% is reasonable, 102,000 a kilogram is high, that's all.
It is, yeah, but it's as always, it's a balance of across the whole program. I'm sure we try to avoid anything, generally speaking, this good, but
Is Lincoln Tony in Louisville or Bedford?
It's Lewisboro.
Really?
Yeah,
Is that behind like Golden's Bridge on that side over there?
it's behind, it's like north of 22 and,
Well, 22.
I'm sorry,
south.
west of 22, south of like 138.
138, yeah,
Yeah.
I think I know.
That area.
I didn't know it was up in me, didn't
It's off of Todd Road.
Oh, it's also.
It's Todd Road
Right.
and 121.
Yeah, I know where it
West.
was. I drove by there the other day.
East, I should say.
Check my phone.
Is this something that we would, should we go out to bid again, or
I think
Or
if
is
we
it-
go out to bid on this.
it's gonna be even higher?
Oh, yeah,
It's not gonna go
without
down.
a doubt.
Yeah,
I think the 4% request. I agree with Insight's recommendation that it's certainly within a reasonable.
Right.
Ask. I think if we were to go back out, given today's conditions, I don't think we're gonna get
Right,
this value.
And I would agree with all that. I'm just concerned that they didn't provide any other backup other than things went up 4%.
Yeah.
Some things went up a lot more than 4%.
Yes.
Yeah, but I mean, I don't mind that 4% is probably reasonable, it's just, didn't go from 102 to 101 to 102, I mean, it had to go up 3 or 4%. should be 101, 104, 105. I mean, the price can't go up 4%. And the cost per kilogram only go up $1,000.
Well, how is that cost per kilogram calculated? I mean,
Well, it's 4
obviously,
kilograms, the vibe is 4.5 kilograms, it's 16,000 more, it's just, it's
Right.
under
Yeah.
$4,000 it went up per kilogram.
why would
Yeah,
that
with
differ?
okay, so the efficiency could be tweaked a bit, but with the construction contract, the engineering contract. And in-house, that all feeds into the project efficiency value. So I could make an adjustment to the final efficiency. You feel so it's needed.
No, I'm just pointing out that the numbers you gave us weren't. If you, doesn't matter.
So there's another variable that's taken into consideration when calculating the project efficiency?
Yes.
Okay, so that's what's missing here.
Yeah, yeah,
It can't be a big number.
Yeah,
it's generally speaking, not a large number, but that always goes
Yeah.
into it.
Contract's 407, it's going up 16.
So generally speaking, we take the language of just approximate efficiency. But then we cover our bases.
All right. Everybody okay with this?
Yeah.
There should be a missing digit in the actual resolution.
I'm sorry, what?
There appears to be a digit missing in the resolution, and the third paragraph, the word would be 407-850.
Which one are we looking at now?
Yeah, that's right.
The third paragraph for,
Yeah.
oh, 85 what? Oh, I got you, yeah.
Somebody want to move the
I'll
resolution?
make the motion to move resolution LMU 10 for that project.
I'll second it. All in favor?
aye,
Next.
Yeah. The O&M bills are starting to trickle in. It is December 18th. You have not sent yours in yet. I am looking for new Christmas presents and I urge you all to.
What does that mean?
Every year, everybody should
You
have
get
bills.
yourself a Christmas present if we don't send them in?
My Christmas present is getting to review and audit all of your bills.
Oh, yeah, actually, okay, well, that's
Nice.
Yes, every year I get to be blessed with this.
So did you give me a list? Did you give us a list of who didn't send them in yet?
Not currently.
Okay,
But,
did I send them in?
anyone in
Did
this
not.
room?
Okay, because my highway.
Everyone in this room?
Let's see, I do believe the town of Lewisboro is good.
All right.
You are on. Everyone else is still not, you're not past the due date, but it'd be great if you guys could send it in. Available because I certainly, at the board of directors meeting in January, will be reading off any talents that have not submitted at that point. That's a gentle reminder.
Paulings wrote me an email
You need to
saying
get
that
your
their
O&M
retrofits were fine.
So, correct. So
Okay,
technically, no bill, no review, but same correct. So.
So should
all you
we
did is
submit
this one.
paperwork saying everything?
They did,
Okay.
yes, I received that actually yesterday morning.
All right.
And they mapped out the things that they do need to fix for the spring.
Okay,
But there was nothing major that we felt that they needed to get out there and take care of right away, so. They're in good shape.
And what's the deadline date?
12/31.
Same as every year.
Every year.
With a smile on his face.
So my highway superintendent, he didn't run this year, so he's retiring, so 12/31, he's probably sitting there just waiting to walk out
Oh,
the
yeah.
door and dump it on the new guy.
Don't handle this.
Days, right?
So I copied the new guy, the old guy and the secretary and said, needs to be done, but he'll make sure, the new guy will make sure it's done by the 31st.
Yes, so, and. Once those are in, as I said, I'll be making sure everybody has a full list at the board of directors meeting. So even if in the very least, if I know that it's being worked on, I can put you in a different column rather than the naughty. Today, what we've asked you to approve. If I can find it, okay, is a resolution to recommend the Westchester O&M agreement. That should be moved on to the board of directors for approval. This agreement is an amendment to the existing county agreement. If you recall, Westchester County provided approximately $750,000 to address the maintenance costs and monetary responsibility of Westchester municipalities. We've been working with the Board of Legislatures and Millie to make an amendment to that document. It had expired, and we need to make sure it's extended so that we cover the costs for Westchester municipalities for 2023, 2024. I believe that exhausted all the funds. 2025, all the municipalities would be standing on their own to pay their bills. So this is an amendment to that agreement. Now that it's gone through the county, we just need to be able to authorize it in-house to move it forward.
This just allows us to expend the money through 2027, is that what this is?
It will be.
It says 2022 through 27.
Right, and the
That's
county, I
the
believe,
agreement.
operates in
Yeah.
5-year terms,
So
so
forward,
it's really,
okay.
it is gone.
So I'll make the motion then to approve, or I'll make the motion to approve this resolution.
So you're recommending
Recommend the
approval to the
resolution.
board of directors.
Oh, okay, so does everybody have to vote on it? Or just us?
Everyone will vote on it because it's technically an agreement.
Okay, so I'm just gonna recommend this to go to the full board.
Correct.
Yeah.
Okay, which is January something or other, I guess, or what?
Exactly.
You just. Oh, yeah. It's all that shit going on that week. Organizational meetings and such. Okay, so I'll make the motion to recommend this to the full board, the January 6th meeting,
Second.
All in favor? Aye.
at least to the Westchester municipalities. I guess that's who votes on it.
Anybody have any other business they wish to bring up?
I have one stupid question. The bill for $150 for this thing, what was that for? For the hour? I'm assuming that's what that was. Is that a, it's on that, or is that
There's no notes on that. No, we bought that out.
Oh, no, Owl was saying it's too.
Night owl.
It doesn't say night owl, it just says, oh, it does say night
It
owl.
does say-
Okay, I'm sorry. I saw owl when my eye scanned it and I couldn't remember where it was.
That's fair.
And Mr. Chair, I'll just report that I did receive a call from Neil yesterday. Is he there? I can't tell.
There.
Is Neil there? I
Yes.
can't hear you. Oh, okay. I just wanted to just report that he contacted me yesterday just to let me know he was following up with the county attorney's office again, and we're still waiting for them to progress the county agreement. Okay. Just so you know, that's where we are.
Do we have an idea as to how long this will take?
Well, we have, but now I have the agenda for January 6th, so. I want to circle the fact that it's an agenda.
Invite Kevin to the, you should invite Kevin Byrne to the meeting.
He's invited to all.
No, but I mean specifically, when he asks why, just tell him why we're gonna grill you.
I do have a year-end meeting with the county executive on the 30th, so that'll be certainly part of that discussion.
Thank you, Neil. Appreciate it.
How come this doesn't pick you up? I'm looking, it has him.
It should.
I'm not talking.
Oh, it didn't pick you up, but I know, but you're up there.
No, it's not.
I mean, if I keep my mouth shut, is there a setting you
Yeah,
guys,
you
I'm looking to get one of these, that's what I'm asking all the questions.
Yeah, it didn't pick you up when you were talking, so.
No, I know,
Setting.
when I was talking, it didn't.
Yeah, it's not.
Right.
Well, now it did.
It's a little later.
Ellen, you had a question?
Yeah.
Oh, no, it was about the county contracts and where we are, because it sounds like it's holding us up to move forward with work. And that's, now we're really running into where the rubber meets the road. We can get
Yes.
it done. Yeah.
Yep.
And so you'll have a personnel discussion item on the agenda to address. So for Snell, I believe there'll be skedaddling.
All right, well, I wanna skip over that real quick and do the January quarterly DOD agenda. Have they had a chance to look at that? Neil has. Anybody have any questions? Other than my question on the insurance, which is a different insurance, what's the issue on it
No, that's the insurance.
that we just did?
Yeah.
So that's coming up.
They need to keep that.
I think it would be a good idea for there to be, and I've suggested this before, there should be an annual review of insurance coverage so that the board of directors is aware of what the coverage is and that it's current, because boards should always be advised of insurance coverage, right? The whole board. So there should be a status review that Kevin should do, I'm sorry, that Keith should do once a year.
So that's a different agenda.
That's a different, that's. Yeah.
Right.
That's, we'll still be on that.
Under funding agreement status, item number 9, we're gonna break that out to each individual one. Because I know it starts to get very confusing once we start talking about MOAs and quick funds. It starts to get, everything starts bleeding together very quickly, so we're gonna break that out. So that we are having a single conversation about where we are with Putnam, with Westchester, with an outstanding agreement that is in the process with the DEP. And yeah, I just want to make sure that was clear.
Benny, you plan on being at the meeting on the 6th?
Will the check?
Nice. You'll be ready to talk?
Hopefully.
Good.
I don't know what that meant.
See,
Hopefully.
Do we have a status update on?
I was anticipating that question, as you can imagine, and I didn't get an update, but I could circle back that there were 6 meetings, hopefully I'll have more.
Good. More of the same.
Or the same.
You were anticipating the question and got nothing.
I asked a question.
Your own organization doesn't like you.
I mean, they put him in, he's a level of abstraction.
You should
between
come
us
over to
and
the light somehow.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like Medicare, we'd love to have you over here.
I don't think I could work here. I think it would be a different conflict of interest.
Believe you have that. Hence the darkness. Yeah. All right, I guess we're going into executive session personnel.
I think formally you're supposed to move the approval of the agenda for the board, right?
Like to make a motion to move the annual meeting agenda with the modifications so discussed here, so moved.
Second.
All in favor? Motion to go into executive session. Second. All in favor? Aye.
And could I just add for the minutes, for the purpose of discussing matters involving hiring, firing, promotion, or demotion of particular person, specifically raises for staff, correct?
What was that, the motion and devotion?
I don't know, I didn't.
That's correct, Chris.
Thank you. For the record, for the minutes, thank you.
We're doing the promotions